overcoming many hardships, Ike and company finally arrive in the Daean capital of Navasa. However, much to their dismay, King Ashnard is nowhere to be found. According to intelligence reports, the king is in Crimea's capital of Melior, preparing to wage war against Gallia. In addition, at least half of the Daean army, including its most elite forces, remain unharmed and at his side. The Crimean army is again forced to march. This time, however, the battlefield will be their own homeland. Eagerly awaiting their arrival is a Daean army more powerful than anything they have faced so far. This fact, coupled with Nasir's act of betrayal, has filled Ike with apprehension and disappointment. Yet it is then, when all hope seems fade, that unexpected good news arrives. Chapter 22, Solo. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Ladies of Radiance. General Ike, sir, reinforcements have arrived from Benyon. Reinforcements? I haven't heard anything about this. Have you, Princess Alicia? No, not a word. Are you sure they're Benyon troops? Yes, sir. They fly Benyon's insignia. There can be no doubt of their authenticity. And the man in command is one of Benyon's most beloved heroes, General Zelgius. There's no mistaking him, sir. Allow me to meet with him first. I beg your pardon. Are you General Ike? I am voiced by J. Michael Tatum. I am. And you are? I am Zelgius, Earl of Cadol. I've been dispatched from Benyon with a battalion to support your army. Your assistance is much appreciated, but this is very unexpected. I understand your surprise. For Benyon's Imperial Senate, this decision was made with unusual haste. I imagine so. It took forever just to get the soldiers I have now. Well, there's a reason behind this expedited decision. Duke Persis has returned home. Do you mean Sephiron? Correct. Duke Persis is also senior statesman of the Imperial Senate. The Duke returned from his travels and began working immediately to settle pressing affairs of state. First, he met with the Apostle, and they exchanged reports on both foreign and domestic matters. Then they discussed Benyon's position in relation to the current conflict and possible courses of action. In less than half a day, they brought the entire Imperial Senate into line and sent us here to you. So, you're saying that Benyon has allied itself with Crimea, is that it? That's it exactly. I am at your service, General Ike. Oh, wow, thank you. Now then, please tell me what you would have my men do. I'm ordered to help in any way possible. You've caught me off guard. I can't think of anything right now. In that case, do I have permission to make camp around the palace and rest my troops? Yes, please do. That's no problem. Thank you. Please do not hesitate to call if you have need of us. We are at your disposal. Benyon reinforcements? That was unexpected, wasn't it? It certainly was. It seems the Apostle and Sephiron did the impossible by getting them to us. All for our little army. It's hard to believe they got all this trouble. First we take Daean's capital, and now this. Things are looking up. You're right. Even if we don't receive help from Gallia, we still may be able to defeat Ashnard. It's true. It's like a dream. I have to disagree. Oh look, Soren is upset again. Who knew? What is it this time? If the Crimean army is not the crux of Daean's defeat, this war means nothing. What does that have to do with the arrival of these reinforcements? The battalion just arrived is greater in numbers than the one we originally received. Not only that, but all these soldiers are marching under Benyon's name. So, if these reinforcements are responsible for defeating King Daean, what do you think will happen? That achievement, the very victory itself, will belong to the Benyon Empire, not to Crimea. If that happens, Crimea will be rebuilt however Benyon sees fit, and Princess Alicia will be a mere figurehead. And then, the deeds of an unknown mercenary company will be expertly covered up. We'll receive some paltry sum of money and be swept under a rug somewhere, mark my words. Soren, you're being so rude. Surely the Apostle, of all people, would never do such a thing. And this General Zelgius seems sincere enough to me. Come, Soren, I've heard of situations like that which you described, but whether this is such a case, we've been fortunate to receive this goodwill. Must we always search for such ulterior motives? Yes, we must. Have you forgotten, Nasir? It's that sort of naive attitude that allowed him to remain undetected for so long. You people don't seem to get it. We're at war. All doubts, no matter how small, must be extinguished. If they aren't, we could well be ignoring something that will lead to our defeat or to our death. Let's take Soren's comments under consideration, discuss this at length. We meet in 1 hour. Damn right, Mia's MVP. Alright. I'm not gonna voice supports. That's interesting. Interesting first meeting, that's for sure. Alright, I have skills, or a skill, to sell. Parity, I mean, it's not an active, it's a passive thing. It's really bad in Path of Radiance because it's a passive, not an active. I'm gonna make use of those Master Seals, you know. To be fair, so shouldn't have that stiletto. Should go to the more superior Vulcan. As for... I could give you Flare. I'll give you Flare. Oh, more stilettos. In fact, Sothe can carry them. There you are. Give the rest of Vulcan. Hold up. Let's finish exploring. Not have more longbows. goose guard you carry. Who gets it though? Someone who's tanky but not that tanky, so we'll go to you. I think we're done here, so let's go. Let's carry on. So you're going to lead a small unit out on a survey mission. Yes, that's the plan. However, though we've taken the castle, there are still pockets of Daean resistance. It's possible they may try to mount an attack and retake the palace. I want you to be in charge of the watch. That is, of course, not a problem. However, you're taking the princess along. Don't you think it would be safer to take more troops? Even if we split our battalion, we have enough men to handle both tasks. I'm just not used to moving around with such a large group, and for this mission, I'd like to keep the number of people involved as low as possible. It's not that I don't understand how you feel, but we will compromise. You know, for someone from Benyon, you're pretty flexible. It speeds things up considerably. To be a soldier, one must be able to quickly adapt to circumstances around him. Alright, we'll be back later. Take care. This is the place Nasir mentioned, Palmeni Temple. I hope whatever he was trying to tell me will become clear once we get inside and look around. I still can't believe Nasir was on Daean's side. I just can't. And you let that dragon girl get away, although I'm sure you had reasons for that as well. I wonder, was it really Nasir? Although, besides my family, the only people I showed the medallion to were Titania, Princess Alencia, and Nasir. I thought I could trust him. I really did. Why? Why did he do it? Missed. Thinking about the past isn't going to help. Let's take a look at this temple. What'd you say? The Crimean army is here? They want to investigate the temple. What should I tell them? Crud, this ain't good. I don't know what they're after, but if they find us mercenaries who sided with Daean, they'll wipe us out. It is all the will of the goddess. Resign yourself to fate. Accept it. Back down. No one's gonna roll over and die. Dying's for sissies. So tell me, how many are there? There appears to be 10 or so, including the women. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's good news. It is? If that's the whole lot of them, we can take care of this on our own. It'll be like stealing baby from the cradle. Right, then here's the plan. Pretend like you want to help them, then lead them inside. And listen good, you best not whisper a word about it being here or else... Dry throat. But I couldn't. What you ask is beyond me. Don't forget, we've got all the other priests under our control. Unless you wanted to meet the goddess early, do as you're told. Oh dear. Alright, we'd like to take a look around. Please show us each room. Very well. This is a very large room. Are you alright? Why are you shaking like that? Oh, goddess, please, forgive me. It's a trap. Gah! Ha 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 ha! You did it! Please, forgive me. I thought something like this might happen. I don't know how you got wind of us, but showing up in such a small group means you're out of luck. None of you are getting out of here alive. We just fought our way to the Daean camp. You're not even gonna slow us down. Cocky, ain't ya? But who said this was gonna be a fair fight? Huh? What are you doing? Hey, bring out the others. You fools are gonna be our shield. What? See? You ain't so useless after all. You filthy dogs. Those are innocent people. You can't. Oh, mercy. Please help me. Hey, if you don't want them purty robes of yours to turn red, you'll attack these scum. If you even think about betraying us, I'll kill every one of you. But you can't. Crime ends. Please, forgive us. We cannot allow our brothers to die. This cowardice will not stand. These priests are being made to fight against their will. We've got to try to save as many of them as possible. Let's go. Yeah, so we got all the units that I intend taking away. Well, there was one person I wanted to talk, naturally. Right. Wards, I got restores. I'm definitely using cowardly tactics. I think it would be best if I reduce the number of mounted units. As such, I will rest these three. Placing 3 ladies with 3 men, but it's a small price I'm willing to pay. Yeah, why not just take Khalil? Well, I'd like that A support with Soren Nike though, especially for the next game. I should give you a Lagoose bow. Ruffle's been alright. Not the greatest. But let's go. Alright, we gotta get to that bolting guy. Elwyn. Lethe, no! I'm gonna end up using a bolting. Hold up. Alright, yes, Dave. Can't go to those guys then. That's what I want. I want that physics star. Any other physics stars, they're important. So it's incredibly weak that he can't even shove a bloody priest. What is this? Oh, I can at least trap your thief or kill him. Yeah. He'll make off with the vulnerary at best. Thunder. Hold on. They can't all just be the Rangers. Good. luck. About fucking time, Jill. Just as bad as Ostrich in this run. Thank goodness you can at least show me. Embarrassing would it be if you couldn't even shove her. Right. Out of here. You're not gonna poison me this time. Or this day. I'll win. Ether. Oh. Ruffle's tankier, but I'll just have to try it. Still requires me to take a bolt. Did it break or are you just slow? Slow. Oof. Did see that coming, to be honest. Oh, he's definitely gonna go for me. She has provoke after all. Feral one is gonna go for me. Tamanami goes for Soren. He's dead. That's why I'm going to shove him with Ike. Right, I've saved a few boltings left in doing this. See? What did I tell you? As I predicted. Doesn't matter. Results still the same. Unless I get the death. Which I do not. I am in trouble. Oh. Nah, he can carry all of them. Out of there. Though these tigers don't really have much res to begin with. Magic? It's not like I'm gonna give you the flame lance. Chest. Sleep staff. chest key. Oh, this guy's opting for the bolt. Can't kill those bishops because they're part of the clergy. One of these guys, they're not mercenaries. That's how a sniper works. Yeah, how did I know this was gonna happen? Expect her to be that fast. And she's luckier as well. Yay! Out of it. Good. Ether! Oh! Can't have them attack me in close quarters. Nice try. Silence! You missed. Alright, and there goes a bolting, I'm sure. I've been way too slow. Usually I get it done before he even uses it. How do we proceed? Looks like we have to go around then. Spirit dust. You capped me. I reckon you're about to cap me. Maybe I should give it to someone less fortunate. Silence! She's so annoying. Now your bolting is dead. I couldn't get it. Luckily I have a bolting that I haven't used. Block and defense and power. Again, I'm right back where I started. Thanks to Sora not giving me an adept when I wanted it. Or a crit, like that. I had to sacrifice a bolting. go over there. Just help out with things. Silence! No. Why is the other fighter and cat not showing up? Not yet. Can't be right though. Just poke him down. At least one left. And then I can go ham. Start this now though. And miss out on that chest. I don't miss out on that chest. Hey, good on you, Ruffle. Tough enough to shove Sothe. Yeah, oh my goodness me. I've underestimated the situation. No matter, we can work with this. Good. There's a path to the stage. Silver bow. as I would like that physic, this is... Hey, Robes, if I get so much as scratch, you better get to healing. Oh, goodness me, missed. No, I want to fade out. Bah, so you've made it this far, have you? Tell me, how many pathetic priests did you kill after getting it? Come on, 5 more? They're pretty scrawny. You could probably take 10 or so without breaking a sweat. Cowardly cur, it's time to stop hiding and fight like a man. Should have brought more priests or some babies. Dang. Res. And we're done. Thank you very much. I never imagined that we would be rescued by soldiers of an enemy nation. There was no way we'd cut down innocent priests being forced to fight against their wills. Father, we bear no ill will toward the Kingdom of Dane itself. We wish only to reclaim the homeland which was unjustly taken from us. That is the reason we fight. We had no desire to invade this land. If nothing else, please believe that. I beg your pardon. May I have the favor of your name? Elincia Riddell Crimea. I'm the sole survivor of the Crimean royal family. Oh, you. Let us give thanks that you are alive and well. And please, I beg your understanding as well. There are many Danes who do not support the king's actions. I understand. My young general, this is for you. Huh? As thanks for saving our lives. The Nashua staff. That's the reason we save all these cunts. We need a master healer for that. We have missed. Now, it's time to search this place. My Lord Ike, may I join you? Sure, why not? Everyone's lending a... Ike! Ike! Where are you? Missed? I'm over here. Ike, this way! Quickly! Rayson's in trouble! What? Rayson? What is it? He's been like this from the moment he set foot in this room. He's just staring at the walls. See all that Galdrar on the walls? What is all this? Every wall has the same pattern on it. It's not a pattern. It's an ancient language. All chants and spells in magic scrolls are written thusly. Can you read it, Soren? Some, but not all. Spells are simple, whereas this is a complex narrative. I think Prince Rayson could read it. I bet this is the same language that Leanne was speaking. It is. It's the Zeranus language. Their chants are all in this language too. So Rayson is reading what's on the walls? It appears that way. Shall we leave him be? There's a lot of writing here. This could take hours. I think that's a good idea. Ike. What is it? From what I could gather, I think a person was locked in this room sometime in the past. You don't know who it was, do you? I wasn't able to read enough of the writing, but I found this under the bed. Is this? I think it may have belonged to whoever was imprisoned in this room. I apologize. I took up much of your time. Rayson, you don't look so good. Why don't you rest for a bit? No, I'm fine. It's more important that we talk. About the owner of this feather? Was it in that room? Soren found it. Whose was it? Lilia. My older sister. The writing on the walls is hers. You have an older sister too? Will you tell us about it? She was kidnapped 20 years ago, on the night of the Serenus massacre. I thought that Lilia had been murdered along with my other brothers and sisters. I believed that until today. Who took her? The walls say only that he was a large human. She probably never knew who it was. He thrust a clan treasure at her and demanded that she use her magic to revive the thing sealed inside it. He exhorted her again and again, but to no avail. Lilia refused his request every time, because she did not possess that power. Someone wanted to revive the Dark God. Shortly after she was brought here, Lilia fell ill and collapsed. I'm not surprised. It was a terrible time. She was imprisoned in that tiny room with no view of earth or sky. Oh, that's awful. Yes, I'm sorry. I just feel so sad. So sad for Lilia. And for racing too. I beg your pardon. Let me continue. A young Bjork began coming to the room to care for Lilia. She had bluish hair and blue eyes, and her heart was unusually pure for a Bjork. In time, Lilia and she came to be friends and shared a mutual trust. Lilia decided to entrust her hopes to the woman. They shared no common language, so it took some time. But eventually, the Bjork woman understood what it was Lilia wanted, which was to take the treasure and the song and flee this temple. But brother, was there anything else written about this Bjork woman? A name, perhaps? Translated into our language, it was probably Elena. I knew it! Mother! It was our mother! What? Are you sure? Our mother's name was Elena. Like me, her hair was blue. As were her eyes. Raisin, the object you refer to as your clan treasure was an aged bronze medallion, wasn't it? How did you know that? The medallion became my mother's keepsake. The song, too. My parents both gave their lives to protect it. Ike, you and Miss are Elena's children? Then Laurent's medallion is here? The medallion was stolen, probably by Dayan. It can't. This is unbelievable. Can a thing like this be chance? To be honest, I don't fully understand all that's happened, but it all makes sense. It all comes together. Missed. That's the song that... But the melody's a little different, isn't it? It's similar to the song Raisin and Leanne sang in the forest. My mother used to sing it as a lullaby. It is the song of release, the one Lilia entrusted to Elena. But I wore the medallion and sang that song almost every single night, and nothing ever happened. The magical effect of the song is awakened by the power of the singer. It can't be unleashed by just anyone. The true song of release can only be sung by a girl named Altina. Lilia wanted your mother to take the melody to Altina and return the medallion to its rightful place in the Serenus forest. The story's becoming clearer and clearer. My father fled Dayan to protect my mother, who was carrying the amulet. Hi, how did you... Volke told me. He told me about my father's past, and the amulet, and the Dark God, too. So you know everything. King Ashnard took Lilia, didn't he? That would be the final piece of the puzzle. After all, the man who found my father was the king's henchman. Ike, are you saying you know who killed Commander Grail? You never said anything about that. We all thought his murderer was unknown. Why didn't you say anything? I don't know. I never felt like talking about it. He was a Dayan soldier, wasn't he? Who was it? Who was the man that killed Commander Grail? Ike! Tell me! Can we discuss this later? Oh, yes. Yes. Of course. Up to this point, we've all been fighting for the liberation of Crimea. Even if we now add to stopping the... Fucking hell. Even if we now add to that stopping the Dark God from being released and punishing Commander Grail's killer, our enemy remains unchanged. King Dayan and his henchmen are the one we must defeat. It's mysterious, isn't it? I mean, Race had said the same thing earlier, but could all of this really be a mere coincidence? The fall of Crimea, Ike's parents, the death of Race's sister, the fact that everything leads back to Dayan. If true, it changes the meaning behind this war. The treatment of Lilia is one thing, but the assassination of the former apostle, the framing and destruction of my nation? If it was all part of Dayan's plan to steal the medallion and the song, then the reason I fight. And that's gonna do it for this episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Ladies of Radiance. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, visit my Patreon if you want to support me, and share and find me on social media. Okay.